How you going, guys?
So I'm just here with my friend Narch. It's not his real name, but everyone calls him Narch. Why is that?
My middle name's David, and that makes no sense at all.
So that's why it's called Narch.
Oh.
And this spunky young man has decided that he's going to get married in what, like a month?
Yeah, about that, 52 days or something like that.
Which is why we, his very best friends, have decked him out in a beautiful velvet red dress and
A nappy.
an adult nappy.
How's your date going?
Oh, it's excellent.
Yeah? Gee, this is a cute
Beautiful.
little spot, isn't it?
Yeah,
I was dressed up in a skimpy little dress and yeah, making me dance around to Barbie Girl. A success right here. Success. It's a lanyard, a clip lanyard.
It is his Bucks weekend this weekend. We've basically just been dishing up a whole bunch of crap, which he's been just dealing with so well. I'm actually so proud of the way that you've been doing that.
I have been stripped down to my underwear in town and then put on fake tan. Got a tan in front of one of the popular clubs. And
We have popular clubs.
Well, bars.
There were people. There
There
were
were a lot of people watching. I was given challenges which were often spontaneous.
And not a single challenge that we've thrown at this guy has been turned down, except for one. What was that?
I haven't turned down any.
No, you turned one down. You definitely did. Remember the tattoo gun?
Oh, the tattoo gun.
What happened there?
So the idea was getting thrown around that I would be getting a tattoo, which I'd keep forever on my body, which I thought was I drew the line.
So anyway, we've done lots of wax strips.
Oh,
what the heck?
what the heck? I tore off your nipple.
Wait, it's bad, eh? I got my armpit done.
It looks like an iPhone 6.
We've done, the adult diaper. He actually squeezed off a really nice nugget into the diaper this afternoon because the deal with that is either you keep the diaper on, keep the nappy on until you either defecate or urinate yourself. Then you can take it off. Spread it.
No.
It was warm on my foot. I think. What's going on?
And there it shall remain. The fun just doesn't stop around here, does it?
Doesn't stop.
And we've got a whole night full of shenanigans
Which I
lined up
know
tonight.
nothing about.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
I ask myself that all the time.
He's 24?
Or
He's 24 years old.
I am getting married.
He's how many countries has he been to?
Oh, not enough.
He's barely left Australia, let alone Port Macquarie, and he's getting married.
I've been to 4 other countries.
He's been to 4. Okay, he's been in 4
I've been
countries.
alright.
But
5.
in our society, getting married at an early age, like if you're in your early 20s or your mid 20s, it's seen as sort of weird because I don't know, maybe people today aren't ready to commit to a lifelong journey like marriage at an early age before they feel like they've gone out and found themselves or been with a lot of different people or whatever. So what do you think of that?
I think that people want to try and they see marriage as like the end, as like one of the final stages, I suppose, in life. When settling down, people often think, do travel, meet people, have fun, do all that kind of stuff, as if you can't do it when you're married. And I disagree. I think that to get married young, to be able to do all of those things, for our honeymoon, we're gonna travel Australia for 12 months in a van.
It's gonna be so good.
And it will be so good being able to make memories have crazy adventures, meet people, just enjoy life, travel, do all that with my best friend, and be able to have those memories forever with that same person, and to not go, oh, I did this one time back with someone else, and so when I get married, if for other people who get married in the future, like a lot later in life, they would have memories but not share them with that person they're getting married to. So I'm excited for the fact that I get to make so many adventures with my to-be wife. So
It's so beautiful. So I think it's interesting, how society's values change and how we're expected to conform to different norms at different times. And it raises this whole question of when should you conform and how do you determine when it's right to conform and when it's not. I personally think that we all conform. Everyone. You watching this, me, you, everyone's conforming to something. It's just a matter of who do you conform to? So people go around saying, I'm a nonconformist, I'm so against the grain, I'm such an individual, but in reality, you are conforming to your own ideal image of, what it means to be a rebel or what it means to be a nonconformist. You've just conformed to your own image of what that is. And I think it's just important to recognize that we all do conform, but we should have some kind of say of what we're conforming to. We should be able to make that choice. For example, if you want to get married in your early 20s, your mid 20s, then having a good reason to do that isn't like your parents putting pressure on you or isn't society's standards of when you should get married. It's just you decided to get married then because it felt right to your highest self, your deepest values. So knowing how to conform in the right way and just being aware of what you're conforming to is really powerful. And it just applies to every area in your life, like relationships. You might feel like it's weird to be single, for example. You might feel like, because society looks down on people who are single, like there's something wrong with them, then you need to conform to that and jump into a relationship straight away. And that would be a mistake because you're doing it for the wrong reasons. But if you decided that, your deepest convictions were telling you to be in a relationship with a particular person, that's a different story.
I suppose just knowing, as you said, knowing what to conform to, making that decision of whether or not I'm going to choose to do something because other people are making me do it, whether I'm going to choose to do things because I want to do it within me, opposed to that momentary, I think this is a good idea.
Yeah.
But actually sitting and dwelling on the decisions that you're making and thinking about the consequences.
Yeah.
About the pressures around you, just knowing and just discerning what is the best.
Because, in society there's a lot of good things to conform to.
For sure.
For example, if you live in one of the better countries, we drive on the left-hand side of the road. And it's probably a good idea to conform to that unless you want to get bulldogged by a semi-trailer and have your car turned into a tin can. Getting to that level where you decide what you're going to conform to and you've got a reason for that, and it comes from this higher self. It doesn't come from your lower self, that place of like, I just want to conform so I can fit in, or I just want to conform so that, people will think I'm cool. You got to conform because you made the decision to do that, and you got to know what you're conforming to.
It's that deeper level within me.
Exactly. So I think we should go and get some more wax strips on you right now.
I disagree, but let's do it anyway.
But he's got to conform to us.
I'm going to conform to it.
Because there's 8 of us and 1 of him.
Conforming to the people as well as to my momentary self, which says, don't do it because it'll hurt. But deep down I know it is what's best for the people.
It's the will of the people.
I guess. It's the will of the people, At the moment it doesn't hurt me long term. Unlike a tattoo. Tattoos, not going there. Wax strips, hair will grow back. Thanks for watching.
Getting a photo, mate.
Making the documentary.
So the Bucks is just getting bigger and better. Had some random boys rock up and they got us some deer. Who hunted it?
Big old Brian.
Big champion over here.
We want to invite you to our camp for an hour or so. Yep. We're going to cook some deer up and some rissoles and all that sort of gear. We've got a nice fire going, and we just want to share our bit of living with the boys.
Come on.
We accept.
We accept this invitation. You accept my invitation to my crib.
We accept.
Come on. You can either walk or get in the back. No.
See what you got, Buck. See what you got.
Yeah, boy. You just got to kick it out and then go back.
Yeah, just like Brett here. Come on.
Get your thumbs like this.
Thumbs on.
Hook your thumbs in. Hook your thumbs in.
Wait, Brett, you got to do the big kick out behind the leg. Yeah.
Hey, shake that booty. Shake that booty.
There you go.